Bless, 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 bless. Bless, bless. Hope everybody's blessed out there. Having a blessed day, having a blessed night. Just enjoying their day or enjoying their night. It's Brother Magic. Spiritual monster. Spiritual soldier. Spiritual brother. Spiritual godfather. It's an honor to be here. And it's an honor, to speak to the people out there that respect me, support me, help me. I respect them and I honor them. I just want to speak about it's life, It's life. I just want to speak about life, and if this message, this video, the right people see it, my blessings on you, my protection, my prosperity. So I'll talk about life, like, because at the end of the day, I just have to remind people, man. Cannot get caught up on what's going on to the point where you don't have time for yourself. I know life can be so busy, work, this, that. I get it. But you have to understand that you have to put yourself first, because nobody's going to put you first. Everybody's going to have you on their back burner. So you got to put yourself first. You got to take care of yourself. You take care of your mind. You take care of your body. Take care of your spirit. You take care of the things you got to take care of in life. The more I live, the more I see the world for what it is. You know what I mean? It's tough out here. And it's more tougher for people that don't understand what's going on. The people that refuse to accept reality. You have to accept reality for what it is. Have to. It's not, oh, I wish it was like this, I want it to be like that. It's just, it is what it is. Never really had a father figure in my life, but the words he did tell me, that always stuck with me. Well, no matter where you go, you gotta adjust and adapt. You just gotta adapt and adjust. And I remember those words. I'll never forget those words. I didn't really grow up with him, but that's neither here or there, or the point. But the point is this: things are not going to start to happen for you until you start to understand what's going on in life. Alright? Living some different times now. where, you know, everybody wants to, everybody wants to, everybody wants to do this, everybody wants to do that, but it's always consider the consequences in everything you do. You know, gotta think about the consequences. Life is simple. It's life is simple. But it's the ignorant. It's the ignorancy in the people that make it complicated. You know, the world the world is beautiful. The world is great. Nothing's wrong with the world. The world is a beautiful place. It's just the people in it that feel that they have to they have to rule over another people, you know, you know, which is sad, but that's the reality of what's going on, you know. Try not to get too caught up in this Russia war and Ukraine war, because honestly, it's 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 a serious war. You know what I mean? It's a serious war. And I'm not gonna get consumed by it, but every so often it's good to to see what's going on. Not that I can do anything about it anyways, but you know. Yeah, man, life is great, man. Life is good. Life is great. You know. Yeah, you're gonna have some bumps in the road, you're gonna have some people that don't want you to make it. You know what I mean? But does that mean that you stop? Does that mean that you give up? One thing I've always had as a kid growing up, since a young kid, since I so small, was my faith. I've always had faith, and I learned about faith at a young age, and I learned what applied faith can do for you. Applied faith is so comforting. It's so comforting to know that you could ask the universe for something with a genuine heart. With a genuine heart. You can ask the universe for something with a genuine heart. With a genuine heart. And just know. And just know, have 100% faith that your prayers are going to be answered. Whatever you ask for is going to get manifested. Like, shit's easy, man. To be honest, it's just people make it seem like it's hard. People make it seem like it's hard, man. Manifesting is easy. It's easy, man. It's easy. One of the most easiest things you can do out there, but people make it seem like it's so hard. It's not hard. It's not hard, man. It's not hard at all. Not hard at all. But one thing I'm gonna stop doing, come online and talk about what the powers that be are doing to me and all this bullshit. It's whatever, man. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I said this once. I'm not gonna say it again. You should not, and I repeat and I emphasize, you should not have private things in your smartphone. I don't care what the fuck it is. Why do you have a fucking mind that can hold up? Gotta start putting information in your mind and fucking leaving in there. Because that's the only thing that the system can't tap. The system can't tap your mind. The system can't hack your mind. The day that happens, then fuck, we're doomed. But as far as I know, nobody cannot read, nobody can go into your mind and see what you fucking did last week. You understand? So, tell you guys, stop putting all your valid information in these smartphones, man. Because they can read it. You know, they can read it. They can read it. They can read it. Tell you, man, everything, nothing is hidden no more that's in the physical realm. Everything that's around you is being recorded. Everything, bro. That's why I have nothing to hide, like shit. I say my hexes and curses out loud. I say my curses and hexes inside my mind. So it's like I don't even care if they hear it or not, to be honest. I don't care, to be honest. Only a worried heart and a guilty heart and a heart that's in fear worry about things like that. I don't. You know what I mean? And furthermore, when you're truly on this path of righteousness and spirituality, you shouldn't have anything to hide, really. The fuck are you hiding? What are you hiding? What top secret shit are you hiding? You deal with the spiritual realms, you deal with spirits and demons. What are you hiding? I have nothing to hide, man. And this is what kills them every day. This is what hurts them every day. You know, they suspect me to have some master plan that I'm implementing or some shit like that. That's why I love spirituality, because spirituality allows you to live your life. Spirituality allows you to live your life in righteousness and in positiveness while the universe works for you and takes care of your issues that are bigger than you. Right? You know, just Spiritually takes care of your problems, man. Spirituality takes care of your problems. Yeah, man. So, all my spiritual heads out there, man. Worry thyself not. Worry thyself not of what the fuck is going on in the world. It does not concern you, and it should not bother you. Your main concern as a spiritualist is to become more advanced in spirituality. The fuck what's going on around you has nothing to do with you. Buildings can be fucking dropping on my left and dropping on my right. Motherfucker, I am going straight. You feel me? Things can be happening all around me. Motherfucker, I know where I'm going. The only time a motherfucker gets caught up in collateral damage is when you're at the wrong place at the wrong fucking time. Am I lying? Am I lying, spirits and demons, bro? When you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, that's when things happen to you. So what the fuck does that mean? When you're going on the road, when you're going on the streets, understand that that is the battle fucking field. When you leave your motherfucking home and you enter the streets, you enter the roads, you start driving on the road, you start walking on the road, you start riding on the roads, biking on the road, skateboarding, you're on the streets, you're in the environment, you enter the battle zone, motherfucker. So you have to know what the fuck you're doing on the road, why you're on the road, where you going on the road, where you going, what are you doing? It's the people that don't know what they're doing and don't know what their purpose is, don't know what their goal is on the road, and all this shit. They're the one that's getting caught up. They're the ones that's getting caught up, man. So you have to understand what time it is. It's a battlefield out there, man. Don't get caught up. Life is great, man. Life is great. When people ask me, how you doing today? I say, oh, I'm always doing good, whether good or bad. My day is going good, whether good or bad. I'm doing great, whether good or bad. So when I say that, I'm setting myself up that no matter what happens, good or bad, I'm always doing good. I'm fine. I'm fine when times are good. I'm fine when times are bad. I'm fine. And this is how you have to be. You know what I mean? Like, this might fly over some people's heads. I'm not manifesting trouble. I'm acknowledging that bad and good exist. Good and bad things happen, whether I like it or not. But I'm fine. When the trouble comes, I'm fine. When the problems comes, I'm fine. When the good stuff comes, I'm fine. When the prosperity comes, I'm fine. I'm just balanced. So whether it's good or bad, I'm always going to be fine because I know that's my mindset. My mindset is regardless of what happens in life, whether it's good or bad, I'm always fine. Nothing's going to take me off that path. You know, some people have a good day Some people have a good day and they overdo it. And when they have that bad day, it's like they crash, fall flat down, never seen it coming, right? So you gotta be prepared, man. Shit. Obviously, I don't want no bad days, but motherfucker, if it comes, I'll be alright. I will find a way to fucking make around it. I will find a way to go through it. I will find a way. And once you have that mentality that you will find a way, you will always have a way. There will always be a way. Even if you don't see the way, there's gonna be a way. You just gotta go with the flow and just keep moving. The reason I'm so successful in life and I'm so blessed in life is my will not to give up, my will not to quit, my will to keep moving, my will that things will get better. Success starts in the mind. Success starts in the mind first. Success starts from inside. Success starts from within. And once you find success from within, it will show without. It will show without. People will see it. There's no need to brag. Because when you start doing things that you couldn't do before, when you start buying things that you couldn't buy before, when you start eating things that you never eat before, like, people will see it. People will see it. And it's nothing to brag about. You know, but I don't want anyone to think that they can throw shade on someone for trying to be the best that they can be. For someone that's trying to elevate their life, for someone that's trying to better their life. I have an issue with someone trying to throw shade on that type of person, because you know what? You need to do something with your life. You need to improve your life. The person that's showing the shade ain't got shit going on for themselves, man. That's what it's all about. You got people that take what life has given them and they just made something from it. If I ever tell people the amount of shit that I've been through in the last fucking 20 years, if I tell people the things that I've been through in the last 20 years, they would literally break down and cry. And say, how the fuck do you continue? How the fuck do you keep going? How the fuck do you keep doing it? How? It seems like an impossible feat, but when you have the mentality of a winner, when you have the mentality of a champion, when you have the willpower, the faith power, when you have the passion to succeed, there's nothing that can stand in your way. Nothing. So at the end of the day, motherfuckers are gonna remember me as being one of the most toughest son of a bitch ever to walk this earth, man. Because I don't accept excuses. I don't accept losses. I don't accept nothing that doesn't propel me in life, bruh. When I hear excuses, brethren, I just start walking the other way. When I hear someone complaining, I just start walking the other way. When I hear someone telling this falsehood and lies, I just keep walking the other way, because I don't have time to even waste my time on listening, entertaining little bullshits like that. You know, you gotta, let me tell you something, man. As a man, you got to surround yourself with great people. And you cannot find great people, then be by your fucking self, man. Because if you cannot be great by yourself, you cannot be great nowhere. If you cannot be great by yourself, you cannot be great nowhere on this planet. If you need people to be strong, you can never be strong nowhere on this planet on your own. If you need people to be bold, you can never be bold anywhere on this planet by yourself. If you need people to feel alive, to feel like somebody, you will never be alive and you will never be nobody anywhere on this planet. So it starts from within and it starts with you. Who are you? What are you? What is your purpose? What is your plan on this planet? Whether you know it or not, what like you have to figure that out, man. You got to figure that out. Everybody on this planet was born with a purpose. Everybody on this planet was born with a purpose to do something. You just got to figure it out. You know? I mean, stay away from people that cannot make you become a better person, man. It took me a while to really comprehend that some friends ain't shit. Some friends ain't shit, and some women ain't shit either, bro. And that's just life. That's just life. Some people ain't shit, brethren, and you just have to remove yourself from them. You just have to remove yourself from their life. You know what I mean? And start doing something with your life. And that's what it's all about. You know, it took me a while to stop talking to certain people, to leave certain friends and company. It took me a while to drop the bad company, to stop talking to certain people. It took me a while to stop going to all the clubs and the parties and all them type of things. It took me a while. But eventually I quit all this shit that I knew wasn't benefiting me. And that's what you have to do. Your life will never get better until you remove the things in your life that's not benefiting you, including people. Your life will not get better until you remove the negative people out your life and the negative things out your life. This is how it goes. You have to remove the mental chains, man. This is how you have to remove it. Have to remove it, man. You know? I heard about Queen Elizabeth passing and all this type of stuff, and how I guess King Charles is gonna be king now. That's pretty fucking sad that she had to pass in order for him to be king. You see how life is? I wouldn't take it, because when you were alive, why couldn't I become king? You know, but that's another story. That's another story on its own that can be discussed at another time. But it's just the irony. You know, she died now, and now he gets to become king now. So why couldn't you become king when she was alive? I don't understand it. If the king is the highest order in in the king in if the king is supposed to be the highest in royalty and things like that, why couldn't he become king while she was alive? Why was she the queen for 70 years for so long? I don't get it. I don't get it. I've never seen a queen reign like that. It's always be a king reigning. Not saying a queen can't reign. I'm not saying a queen can't rule. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But she ruled for 70 fucking years. That's a long fucking period of time. And now she passed away, and now all of a sudden he's eligible to be king. So it's just weird to me. It's just weird to me, but it is what it is. I don't really follow up on that stuff still, but it's just it's just something to ponder about and then unponder about. I don't really have that stuff on my head still, but it's just you think about it, and then because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, people look at that stuff and they analyze it too. Like shit, now he's becoming king, but why wasn't he king before when she's alive? You know what I mean? So it's like it's crazy. And then when you look at it in a relationship, it's like a woman won't make you fucking a woman won't make you feel like a woman won't make you a woman a woman won't make you as a man, she won't make you a king. And she won't see you as a king. She has to die before she would acknowledge you as a king or for you to reign as a king. So I see it like that. I look at it like that in a relationship wise now with certain women now. It's like they don't respect a man like they should, because they just seen a woman rule for 70 fucking years. A woman just ruled for fucking 70 years and no man couldn't chat to her. So in their mind, like shit, you get this crown when I die. When I die, you can acknowledge yourself as a king, and you can crown yourself as a king when I die. But as long as I'm alive, I'm not gonna acknowledge you as a king, and you're not gonna be no king around me. I'm a rule, and I'm a rule over you, and I'm a rule over everything that's in my environment or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just look at it like that. I just look at it like that, man. Because honestly, getting into a relationship now, it's tough. It's tough, and I wouldn't recommend any man getting into a relationship until he has his shit together completely. Completely. And even if you have your shit together, bro, you should still have limited time for certain things that don't make dollars and cents, to be honest, to be blunt. you know because it's tough, man. These women nowadays, man, it's like they don't respect man, bro. They don't respect you as a man. As a man, they will never you'll never be truly respected. And this is why I say this. As a man, no man is gonna ever respect you the way you respect yourself. The way you respect yourself tells other people how to respect you. So I would say respect yourself first. Respect yourself first. Be a respectable person, and people will respect you, and people will treat you as such. You see what I'm saying? But as far as relationship with women nowadays, bro, get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Don't move in with a woman. Never move in with a woman. Ever. Ever. As a man, you should have your own place, and you should have your own plan on what you're doing. You know, it's sad. Some men need women to feel alive. They need women to feel validated. They need women to feel like they can go out there and be motivated. You need a woman to motivate you to do what? Why do you need a woman to motivate you? To get up every day and to go to work and do what you got to do? You need a woman to motivate you to do that? You need some pussy to motivate you to do that? You need some head to motivate you to do that? Like, it's sad when men say that, yeah, I need a woman in my life so I can reach for my goals and dreams. Like, that sounds so pathetic to me, man. That sounds so pathetic to me, to be honest, man. And the men nowadays, it's sad, man. It's sad. Because at the end of the day, you make these women deal with you any way they want to deal with you, because you make them you made them your God. You made them your worship. You made them your idol. You put them on a pedestal. You worship them, right? Can't worship women, man. Can't worship them like that, man. You give them the respect, whatever is that, but that's that. Some motherfuckers want to fucking throw out the red carpet for them. Some motherfuckers want to fucking, put them in a helicopter and fly them over the world. It's like, come on, man. Come on. And then at the end of the day, you do all of that, and she still fucking leave you to go fucking be with the next man, or whatever the case may be. You waste your fucking time. So get your shit together, man. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you want, on becoming a better version of yourself, a better person. That's what y'all should be doing. People call me selfish for only wanting boys, only wanting sons. It's my prerogative for what I want to do with my life. For me to bring a daughter into this world, man, that's a tough one, bro, to be honest. Because I have not met any woman that I would allow my daughter to be raised by. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I haven't met a woman that I would want for her to raise my daughter, or to model her as. No way, bro. And it's sad for me to say that. But it's even sadder. It's even sadder on a modern day woman. For a man to say he doesn't want to have daughters speaks a lot about women of today. Come on, man. Come on. I got many kids. I don't have one daughter, bro. I have many kids and I don't have one daughter. It has nothing to do with selfishness. This has everything to do with what's reality. Like, shit, I wouldn't want my daughter growing up in a world where she's forced to fucking perm her hair. She's forced to wear a weave. She's almost, it's like if you don't do all these things as a woman, it's like, shit, you're shunned. It's like, fuck. You feel they alienate you. They make you feel like you're nothing. I wouldn't want my woman to be a 1%er or a 5%er. Do you know how lonely and cold that would have to be? For her to actually fight through this system, have her dreadlocks, have her locks, and live natural, be clean, be a righteous woman. You know what I mean? Know how to treat a man, and know how not to make a man treat all these things. It'd be tough, bro. It'd be tough. You know what I mean? And I would have to be there every day. There'd be no, oh, you come see me on the weekends and all this bullshit. None of that fucking shit, man. You see, boys are they're boys, they're tough. They can handle shit like that. Seeing their dads on the weekends. You know what I mean? Because it's like when they see them again, it's like they never left. But a daughter, nah, man, that's tough, man. I couldn't imagine that. I could never imagine me picking up my daughter on the weekend. And she's looking at me like, where the fuck were you on Monday when I needed you? Where the fuck were you on Tuesday when I needed you? Where the fuck were you on Wednesday when I needed you? Thursday when I needed you? You come pick me up on Friday? So I personally could not deal with that. Some men, they could. I take my hats off to you. But I could not stomach that. I could not do that. Because as let me tell you something. You bring a daughter in this world, she's supposed to look at you as the hero. You're her hero. You're her hero. You're the man that's supposed to protect her from all danger. She has a nightmare. You know, she's supposed to yell out your name, Dad, and you rush in there. And you jump in the bed with her and you comfort her. Or you pick her up and you hold her and you let her know everything's gonna be okay. That's my ideology of having a daughter. And if I can't live like that, then I wouldn't want to have a daughter, man. And that's sad. And that's sad. Because I really wish I had the opportunity to have a daughter, because I love girls when they're small. You know, I love when they're so they there's nothing different from them. And as a father, they look at you different. They look at you different, man. So it's tough, man. It's tough. You know, it's tough. And it was a decision that I have to live with the rest of my life. You know, as a man, you're going to have to make some tough decisions and just fucking live with it. Live with what you decided. Live with the consequences. Live with what you said. Live with your fucking decision. Some men cannot live with decision. They let that shit eat them up for the rest of their fucking life. Weak. You're fucking weak. If you fucking can't make a decision and live with it for the rest of your fucking life, you're weak. You gotta learn to make an executive decision and fucking live with it. Take that shit to the grave. That's what being a fucking man is all about. Making the tough decisions in life. When you can make the tough decisions, you're a fucking man. If you can't, you're not a fucking man yet. And you need to become one. If your mama's making your decisions, you're not a man yet. If your dad's making your decisions, you're not a man yet. Your brother, your sister, your friends, your girlfriend is making decisions for you, you're not a motherfucking man yet. Alright? I said it. It's time to fucking wake up and stay up. You know? Wake up. You're woke. Woke. What the fuck does woke mean? I woke him up, but the motherfucker went back to sleep. I woke him up, but he went back to fucking sleep. Can you believe it? Woke the nigga up, nigga went back to fucking sleep, bro. Y'all niggas need to wake up and stay up. Talking about woke. Woke don't mean wake, nigga. Woke don't mean wake, nigga. Wake mean fucking wake. You're up. I'm awake. I'm up. I can see clearly. I'm not fucking hitting the snooze button. Going back to sleep. Wake up and stay up. That's how you stay alive, B. You go back to sleep, you go back into the dream world. People just have to realize life is not gonna get easier. Life is always gonna be tough. And I'm good for that. I'm okay with that. Some motherfuckers are not. But, you know, you gotta find a balance, man. And you gotta take control of your mind. When you react and you make your anger get the best of you, that's your mind working against you. When you react and make your emotions get the best of you, that's your mind working against you. Gotta take control of our minds. Take control of your mind, you take control of your life. You take control of your mind, you take control of your life. You take control of the fucking mind, you take control of your fucking life, man. That's just how it goes, man. When you're out there doing crimes, when you're out there doing the wrong thing, when you're out there lying, stealing, you know, committing injustice, committing cowardly acts, your mind is in control of you. Because if you're thinking consciously and you're thinking positively, you don't have time to do shit like that. I guess you control your mind, man. It's tough. Believe me, it's tough. I've been there. Where my mind was running a mile a minute, I've been there. Believe me. But you gotta take control, man. You gotta find a way to slow it down. You gotta find a way